Shall we have a little demo then?
Shall we?
Yeah, can we?
Shouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
OK, well, let's take a little look first, actually. Obviously, we've got one of the best guys, probably ever, to play around the fringes and take the fringes on, Benny. And we're going to take a look at coming back against. So if we have a little closer look at this one, we bring this up. So this was against, obviously, Wasps. And obviously, we're talking here. I'll get my pole out. Here. We're talking about going back around this short side. What are you looking in these scenarios? Body angles, the defenders?
Yeah, absolutely. As you can see, Thomas Young set the ruck there on the open. So now I'm looking at Joe Launchbury. And if you look at his hips and his shoulders, they're very much parallel.
So they're facing this way across the field rather than vertical down the pitch.
Yeah, so straight away I've clocked that and I'm thinking he's either going to fold or he's going to fold around the corner, or because Elliot's nice and square, that gap between him and Elliot is going to open up. OK, so let's roll this on so we take a look at what you do. You actually go the wrong way to begin with, spin round, and then you still got the opportunity because there's so much breakage in the defence to make the break. This one obviously was against Bath. Quite easy to go through on that scenario, but then you take a big slap in the face. Yep. Reece Priestland there. And then in the final back in 2010, when I think you were 12 years old, you managed to go round, was it Steve Borthwick on the short side? It was, yes.
Isn't he now one of the selectors for England?
He is. I think he's forgiven me.
Well, what a great break past Borthers. So let's take a look at it. We've got a ball over there. Just let me put my pole away. So what we're looking at is, let's say we've come from a set piece over here, Ben, and we've come into the midfield and we've carried. Talk us through the scenario. Yeah,
so straight away, whether you're looking to run, it's speed of ball and momentum. So if you get momentum off the first phase, you're looking to go same way. So as I approach the breakdown, I'd expect my forwards to be coming around the corner, looking to carry the ball. I'd expect the backs or someone on the short side potentially setting up on the short side.
Would you hear anything from these guys? Would any communication come in, or is it down to you?
Potentially. If you've got guys like Johnny May, who's coming off the wing and they're really hungry for the ball, then, yeah, you'd expect some communication from them. But straight away, as I approach the ruck, I'm coming in nice and square. Now, due to these forwards working very hard around the corner, I'd expect everyone to fold, or certainly guys to fold.
These two guys who are clearly forwards have folded round the corner.
Yeah. And as I come in square, I know that you're set. So straight away, just out the corner of my eye, because I'm square, I can just see what you're doing. Now, if you come in, there we are, stay like that. So if I can see straight away his hips are going parallel again, his shoulders aren't square. So straight away, I know I can come into this gap. Now, if he comes in there, I can play you straight through there.
Let's sting a little bit on the left shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
Ever so slightly.
I'll just test the test
take
the
it
shoulder.
easy.
Take it easy. If you stay out and you're slow to get there, then I can just take that hole and expect everyone to flood. But essentially, I'm coming in nice and square, I'm looking at this space and looking at your hips.
And as you said, out the corner of your eye, you're just looking at whether my hips are facing you. If you can see me, in fact, if you can see my face straight on, you know you own me.
Yeah.
Whereas if I'm in position here, don't go near it, give one of the soft sides and carry. Let's go through it then at a bit of pace. Obviously, being a bit quicker than you, I think I'm only 20 years older than you. So
you run. I'll educate you.
Talented, gifted. So if we go through a little bit of pace, it looks a bit like this. So we're coming into the corner, you're looking, I see these guys go, at the corner of my eye, almost fake there, and then just pull the ball back into the short side.
Absolutely, because if you don't get the first guard, you'll pick on the second one.
But did you see how I did that then? So I know you've got 85 caps now. If you want 15 more, if you use a bit of that, mate, it'll be absolutely perfect. You'll be right on fire.
I know he's joking, but that was absolutely fascinating, I've got to say, and we know how pivotal the scrum halves are in the Gallagher Premiership.